featuring Professor Ken and Reek in the Lion's Den.
Dependency, a lot of people find themselves, being dependent in certain ways. And to me, I think you can kind of clear up that subject where people get
Well, I have a problem with dependency because when I was young, I remember one time we fell on bad luck. My mama had to get on welfare and she hated that. So she instilled that into us, to never depend on no government, don't never depend on nobody. But some people, man, they so lazy that that's all they do is depend on people. They depend on people for everything, because they feel that that's the easy way out. People like that, they will work, they will go and get a job, but if they can find somebody that's going to take care of them and that's going to give them an easy way out, then they're going to take that route all the time because that person, don't have no goals, they don't have no plans, they don't have no strategy, they don't have no vision, so therefore, they do anything that they can in order to get a free hand, to get something for nothing, and that's really stifle to a person, that stifle their growth, that stifle their creativity, that stifle their ability. Every man and every woman should have a vision, even if it's just a small vision. If the vision is to go and get a job, or the vision is to get a GED, or the goal is to, take their kids to Disney World. We must have goals. Goals is what guide our brain. When you got a goal, that's like a goal post. It shows us which way to go and give us direction. But when you sit on your ass and doing nothing, you don't think, and you want everybody else to bring it to the table, then what you're doing is you just really pretty much dying. A person without a vision is dead. The Bible says people die from lack of vision. If America didn't have vision, America wouldn't be what it is. If all of the patrons and all of the so-called founding fathers of this country would have just depended on Great Britain to do everything for them, you would have never had America. The fact that, we did file for our independence in 1776, that's the reason why you have such a beautiful country. So that's why dependence versus independence is a bad thing, because you can see just as a result of America what happened when you file for your independence, you gain your independence, and you start doing it yourself. You start not depending on the mother country, you know what I'm saying? And you see what happens. Now America is the number one country in the world. Great Britain depends on America because America didn't depend on Great Britain. And that's why one shouldn't depend on nobody. And guess what? The bad thing about depending on somebody, and my mama told me this too. She said, son, cause I remember I used to go stay with my partner and his mama. Every time I get mad, I go over there and I stay with them. She said, ain't nothing like your own. She said, God bless the child. She said the lady sung a song one time and it's called God Bless the Child that got his own. I don't know who's singing, but she used to name the lady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she said, it was a song called God Bless the Child that got his own. I never forget her saying that. And she said, when, you go stay with somebody's son, she said they can kick you out. She said, if you do one thing that they don't like, you know what I'm saying? You go and you drink too much milk. She said, if you eat your cereal, the cereal might have been for their kids, but you might just be hungry. They might look at you a certain way. They might accept you and let you depend on them for a while, but eventually they're going to kick even the person out that's dependent on them. So then you go to the next person, will always be the same. But if you got your own, can't nobody kick you out. So my thing is, don't be dependent.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Too cool to count 24/7.